compensation. I think whenever I come here, it makes me reflect on my hometown of Walsall and the small black Caribbean population there that I was part of for many years and where I grew up. And they created an organisation called the Afro-Caribbean Youth Council in the 1970s, and I got involved through my mother in the late 70s, and I started volunteering there in the early 80s. And we were helping young people who were having lots of brutal issues with the police in the town, housing problems, education problems, and I started volunteering in schools. I think it was the 1981 period, to go and help young people to kind of come out of school with an education. Unfortunately, we've still got too many of our children of Caribbean heritage who are not coming out of school after 11 years with maths and English GCSEs. And I think that's a damning indictment on the system that we still need to improve and change to get better outcomes for black children and all children that don't come out of school with a good education. On the optimistic note, I'm very pleased that we've achieved a great deal in this country, as has been said. I would like us to achieve a lot more in business and create more wealth in our communities and opportunities. The government's got a commitment to growth, economic growth, and we need to start growth in the black communities as well. So I would just encourage everyone to support black business and growth, men, women, young people. There's lots of entrepreneurial people in our community who just need a bit of support, maybe a bit of finance here and there to kind of do what they can do. My final comment would be, I've been reading this is the compensation form, if you want to claim compensation. It's 44 pages long, and a lot of the advocates and victims have asked for that form to be a lot shorter and streamlined, and I think there's a fair point there. Having read it 2 or 3 times, what strikes me is there's no acknowledgement that completing this form could trigger a lot of past experience and trauma for people just reading the form. And I just think it would be good for the government to put a duty of care statement at the beginning of this form and the guidance to say, we appreciate you've been through a lot and you may have lost people in the process. Completing the form is going to be difficult for many people, and you may seek to get help and support to work your way through it. I just think that kind of humanity would be really valued in this document. Many of the questions are valid, but it is a traumatic process, and I'm not a victim directly. I'm just reading the form, and what I've listened to my colleagues who are victims and people that help them, that we can make this system a lot better and easier, and recognise how difficult it is to go through this process to get compensation. Thank you to WNO for this organising this great event. They do a lot of good work, as we all know, and everyone else that tries to right the wrong of this scandal, and thank you very much.